Alright, for anybody watching, we're at Turbo Labs, and the owner of this shop has a Buggy, is what he called it. It's not a trophy truck, it's a different division. And this thing is really cool, and he said, I talked to him about it, he's like, if you want the full experience, we'll give you the full experience. Of course, I'm not going to say no. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so you'll actually put this on underneath your race suit, and then this has bottles with pumps that you attach that are filled with ice and water. And this company, actually, Ultra Chiller, they were super cool. They gave us two of this, in a demo.
What's the company's name?
I think it's Ultra Chiller.
Ultra Chiller?
They make some pretty cool stuff, and we use it in road racing, and we've been really happy with this brand. So this is a 3-layer suit. You're gonna have this. This one's super dirty. We're pre-running last night. Then you have your socks, and you have your gloves, and yada yada yada.
And you told me earlier, but this is a Buggy? It's not a trophy truck.
Nope. So this is, there's a few different divisions. This is Class 1. Class 1, we run just below the trophy trucks. There's all these different divisions. And so these are anywhere from 600 to 800 horse. We're not allowed to run forced induction. And they, you know, so last year's Baja 1000 was 1,140 miles.
Oh my God.
And it was point to point. We ended up making it to about, I want to say 920 before we blew an axle and couldn't get it repaired.
Man.
Yeah, a long way. But we were racing for about 38 hours before we broke.
Jesus.
Non-stop. We stopped for fuel and that's it.
How often do you have to
You stop for fuel? Like, what do you do when you have to go to the bathroom?
There's options.
Oh. Are they don't sound like they're good options by how you said that.
There's not great you could run a catheter and
oh,
that's one way. In the pro divisions, there's a few different ways to do it. Catheter's the best, but some guys just pee in their suit. Some guys, I mean, there's some hardcore guys that they want to win.
How fast are you going usually the whole time?
Last year, for our team, I was clocked the fastest at 122.
For like
wow,
whole time?
No.
Oh, what's
like
average speed?
It depends on the driver. So
what's your average speed?
It's really hard because there's sections. So the beginning of the race, you're up in the mountains, you're maybe 30-40 mile an hour.
Oh, okay.
Once you kind of get into the desert, you can maintain a 90. Whenever we get ready to run the race, they actually give us notes. And it programs into the GPS.
Oh, wow.
that is quite the GPS.
Yeah, we actually carry 2.
Oh.
So we can actually look at the Baja map. So the nice thing is they run the course and they'll give you notes.
Okay.
And so they say, hey, you know, danger here. Gives you your where your pits are. So we pit with BFG. There's Mag 7. There's Baja pits. There's a lot of different companies. There you go. See all your dangers and things.
That is so cool.
The most difficult things is having the co-pilot or the navigator be able to read this when you're bouncing through the desert from 100 miles an hour.
I'm sure, like
your vision bounces and dust, and you get sick. You know?
Oh yeah.
It's hard to keep concentrated. We can fire it up and you can listen to it if you want.
This is an LS, right?
Yeah. So this is a stroke LS2.
Okay.
So it makes 420 wheel. Now the interesting thing about this Buggy is it's actually a manual or a 5-speed, but we have a torque converter.
Oh.
No clutch. So it's a little bit interesting to drive. All right. Step on the tire. Climb right up in the puppy. Step on the other tire. Yep. Stand on there. Don't stand on the GPS. And then you can stand on the seat, whatever you got to do. We've been pre-running, so it's gotten pretty dirty.
All right. I mean, this is it's not that bad. It's pretty comfy. It's comfier than I thought it was going to be.
You're not doing 100 and bumps yet, but yeah.
That's fair. That is very fair. I'm not bouncing around yet.
All right. You got it? Yep.
Hey Matt, how's it feel?
I feel like a race car driver right now.
Yeah.
It
Give me your
like,
best race car driver look.
Okay, now you should actually hear my headphones.
Yes! So we're gonna go for a ride in this, but first he has to move this R8. So.
Hang on, Adam. You can run the door. There you go.
After sitting in this thing and starting it, I had to ask him if I could go for a ride in it, and I didn't really have to like try to encourage him to do it very hard. And we're going. We're doing this.
Want to do your bottom straps first?
Extra pair of shorts.
Just going for a Sunday stroll, Matt.
Yep. Go get some groceries.
Jesus, that thing is rowdy.
Go.
Oh my God, that was the greatest thing I've ever rode in.
Ever? Dang, that's...
Wait, hold on. That's the craziest thing I've ever rode in on the street. Like, hands down.
I told you, dude.
Like he stepped on it, the whole front end just like blah, blah. That was crazy. I'm pretty sure this is, you're just gonna see my mouth like hanging open the whole entire time. Like that was. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was hands down the craziest thing I've ever rode in on the streets. Like, my hands like.
I told you it's done.
It's like shaking. Like wow, thank you so much for that, man. I'm gonna like take a nap the whole way home and just dream about riding in this. All right, so that was hands down the craziest thing I've ever rode in on the street, without a doubt. That was nuts, and I think my hand's still like a little shaky. Yeah, but what an experience.
Alright guys, thanks for watching that video. If you have not checked out our merch store recently, we have over 100 items on there with a bunch of new releases. We're gonna have a link in the description below. Also, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, like, comment on this video. We wanna hear from you guys. We wanna get some feedback. Let us know what you guys think about this behind the scenes stuff, our vlogs, what you guys wanna see on here. We wanna hear all the comments you guys have. Until then, we'll see you guys in the next video.